was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I'm losing my mind. Last week, yes. And no, but in Revelation chapter 4, you've got this image of God seated on the throne. And then you've got Revelation chapter 5 where Jesus is the one worthy. He's worthy as the Lamb. And we're going to find out that he's worthy to open the seals here in a minute. But, as a Christian in those times where you are dying and seeing many die for their faith, you do start to wonder, is God still sitting in his chair? And I don't know if you've ever, I'm sure you have at this point, Zoom meetings are very popular these days. If you've ever seen a Zoom window that was nothing but an empty chair, right? And, and imagine a boss or a leader or a coworker or whatever, somebody organizes a meeting, they get the meeting started, and then they're just gone the rest of the meeting. They're nothing but an empty chair, right? And the Christians were starting to wonder if God was actually still there. Is God still sitting in his chair because it doesn't look so good for us? Or are we on our own? And then, of course, Revelation chapter 5 is the fact that worthy is the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. He's worthy to open the seals that we're about to read about in Revelation chapter 6. And so as we open up, and one of the seals, the fifth seal, is really about the cries of the saints that have gone up to God. And so I just want us to think about, as we read this, how would you read this letter as a saint, as a Christian? How would you read this letter if you were somebody who didn't believe in God? Right. How would you read this letter, if you were one of the oppressors? How would you, do you believe, this chapter begs the question, do we really believe in God's judgments? Do we really believe that God righteously sits upon his throne and has the ability to hold not just us, but others accountable?